Alright, hey guys, it's WinKid Gaming 21 here, and today this is going to be my top 10 suits symbiote suits I want to see for Peter in the next Spider-Man game coming up. That new Spider-Man 2 PS5 game that's coming out in October 20th, which we're getting close to more and more when the days pass on. And yeah, so before this video starts, I gotta mention three things. So one, I'm not gonna have the images of the suits. I've explained this in the Miles and Peter video. So if you want to know what suits I'm talking about, you're gonna have to search up the suits I say in the video. I know, I'm sorry, I don't know how. I don't know if you could put images on. I don't know if you could put like image. I don't know if you could take the image. I don't know if you could put images of stuff on this on the PlayStation editing software I'm using. And yeah. Another thing is that there's gonna be another thing is that I forgot. Oh yeah, another thing is that there's gonna be one more video after this one. Like I'll do one more video because we did one of Miles, we did one of Peter and Dingy. Basically, I'm gonna explain this more better. Basically, we did a top 10 suits for Peter and for Miles, and this one's of Symbiote Spider-Man. So there is gonna be one more, and that's gonna be of Venom that will probably come out maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And yeah. And one last thing, these suits are gonna contain. If you don't want to be spoiled on what these suits are from, from either movies, TV shows, comics, etc., please click off right now if you do not want to be spoiled, because I am going to be getting into spoiler territory about where these suits come from. So if you do not want to be spoiled, so please click off right now, and so please click off right now if you don't want to be spoiled. But if you don't care, or if you already know the suits I'm talking about, or read the comics or the TV shows or whatever I'm about to talk about, then yeah. All right, but guys, with that out of the way, let's get to the video. So the first suit I want to see is from the Marvel Spider-Man TV show, and it's the synthetic symbiote suit. If you search up Marvel Spider-Man 2017 TV show synthetic suit, it basically looks white. It has the logo, etc. And you might be wondering, that's not a black suit. This is supposed to be symbiote one. I mean, it's a synthetic one. It's I think, artificially made. I haven't looked at that show because people are saying it's bad, but I looked at it soon and I was like, it's alright. So that's why I'm putting it at number 10. It looks like a cool suit, and it looks like a cool suit, and that's why I'm putting it in the 10th spot. It's a alright placement, and basically it's an alright suit. It looks alright, etc. But the other suits higher on the list are better. Moving on to the number 9 list. The symbiote suit, but with the red spider logo instead of the white. The reason I'm putting it here is because I like the white one more, which you'll see in this top 10 later on. And yeah, but this one was supposed. But let me give some context. This one's from the comics, and this was the first ever this was the first ever original symbiote design, basically. So I had to put it on this list. It looks cool, but I think the white spider logo looks way better than this one, obviously. And yeah. Now moving on from the number 9 spot to number 8 spot. To the number 8 spot, we got the symbiote Spider-Man comic versus Hulk. It's the one where he fights Hulk. I don't know what the comic's called, but it's like this one. He has the symbiote suit has a mouth, it has claws and stuff. And yeah, honestly, it's just basically the symbiote suit, but with just some add-ons and stuff. But it looks bad. That's why I'm putting it in. That's why I'm putting it in the number 8 spot. And yeah, so search up Symbiote's Spider-Man comic versus Hulk, and you'll see which one I'm talking about. The first image, the one with the mouth and the claws, etc. Now moving on to the number 7 list, we got another suit from the TV show, from the same one I talked about on the 10th spot. The Marvel's Spider-Man 2017 black suit. The one from, yeah, basically this is the same one from the show. Not the same one from the temp spot. I mean, but basically this is when he actually had the symbiote, and basically the only difference between that is that the spider logo is different and stuff. And yeah, and basically this suit does look cool. Later on, it does get the classic symbiote design, but when he first gets it, it has this new spider logo. Please search up Marvel Spider-Man 2017 Black Suit to know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so moving on to the number 6 spot. Now, I honestly, before we move on, I know this is going to be a stretch, and this is going to sound, I know this is going to sound like I'm on something, but the Symbiote Lego Spider-Man suit. Now, before you sit here and be like, why do you want that suit in the game? If that suit let me explain. If they manage to add this suit into the game, it would be really W. Moving out of moving away from the video a little bit, I do want to see a Lego Spider-Man suit like for his red and blues, and and for the symbiote one. I think it would be cool. I probably should have put that in like what's it called? A Lego Spider-Man suit in the honorable mentions. But yeah, if they add the suit in, it'll be really cool. Like it'd be really weird. I'm not gonna lie, but Insomniacs added weird suits like the Ghost Spider and the skull doesn't move when like when like Peter's talking in the cutscenes. And yeah, but if they add the suit, it'd be really cool, and I think, and I'd honestly play it. It'd be a cool suit. I'm not gonna lie. Now moving on from the number 6 spot to the number 5 spot, the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book suit. This suit looks cool, and basically, I'm gonna sound like a broken record for the million gazillion time. If they add this suit, if they rip it out from the comic and stuff, it would look really cool in the game. Basically, it has some. Basically, they can make this suit like where it has like where like the suit basically has its shade is basically purple, and it'll look mad cool. And if they rip it out, it'd be really cool. This suit would be so cool to wear, and basically it'd probably be like a really cool suit that I'd probably wear like a good amount of the time. And yeah, now moving on from the number 5 spot to the number 4 spot, we got the Superior Spider-Man suit from the comics. Now, this suit, please search up what I'm talking about. Basically, this is when Otto took over Peter's body in the comics, and this suit looks cool. He has his spider legs, but they look cooler. The spider logo looks bigger. He looks bigger. It looks mad cool, and it would be really cool to see the suit in and out, and it would be a cool suit to have in the game. This suit would honestly look so cool, and it does make him look really cool. And I think you should search up what I'm talking about. The suit I'm talking about is Superior Spider-Man Symbiot suit. And yeah, now moving on from the number 4 spots to the honorable mentions. The first honorable mention on this list is going to be the suit that I actually predicted that I actually wanted in the game that got in, the Tobey Maguire, aka Bully Maguire Spider-Man 3 suit. Now, this suit was originally supposed to be in the top 10, and I'm going to say which placement, even though this might be a hot take. I would have put it in the number 10 spot because all it really changes is the spider logo. But other than that, the reason people really like this suit, and I know this is and I know like I might get some backlash for this, is because of how Peter was acting in that movie. Like, Peter was acting crazy, dog. I'm not going to lie. But yeah. But moving on from the number, moving on to from the number 1 honorable mention suit, Spider Carnage. Now, before you sit here and say, "Oh, that's not a Venom suit," they literally have Miguel O'Hara suits, the Spider-Man 2099 suit from the comics, and that's not Peter. If they could add different suits that different Spider-Man wear, then they could add this one, okay? This suit looks mad cool. It's the Spider Carnage suit from the comics, and if you know what I was talking about, it would be so cool, right? I honestly think you should search this up. It's so cool. But now moving on to the 3 spot, it's a Web Shadow suit. This is basically a version of Peter if he kept this suit, and this suit looks so clean. Like, basically, it's a version of him please search up what suit I'm talking about. And yeah, this suit looks so cool. It's a version of Peter if he would have kept it. And yeah, Like this is yeah, this Peter kills and all that, and yeah. But search up the symbiote Spider-Man suit Spider Shadow one. It's from a comic. Moving on to the number 2, it's a Spectacular Spider-Man. This suit honestly looks cool, and if they rip it out from the comic, I said from the comic, from the show, it would look mad good, especially in the show. Like it got different stages, and they could add that. And yeah, but moving on to the number 1 spot, we got the original. This one is honestly clean. Do I need to say more? It's iconic, original, and it's great. But guys, I'll see you in the next video. Search up the original Symbiote Spider-Man comic book one to know what I'm saying.